This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, we'll get you ready to go cruising in Pottsville at a very popular annual event. Hello everyone, I'm Ken Kara. Thank you so much for watching FYI on this Monday. Let's get to our headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Flames destroyed a home in Black Creek Township this morning. The fire was discovered by a passing motorist who called 911. That call came in just before 4 a.m. for the home at 783 Cedar Head Road. Nuremberg Weston Fire Chief Joe Leskowich told our media partner, the Standard Speaker, that the home was already destroyed by the time the firefighters arrived on scene. A car in the driveway was also destroyed. No one was home at the time of the fire. Neighbors told the Standard Speaker that there had been reports of break-ins in the area, and one woman had reportedly caught burglars attempting to set fire on her porch. Firefighters from Sugarloaf, Nuremberg Weston, and West Hazleton responded. A state police fire marshal is investigating the cause of this morning's fire in Black Creek Township. A tragic crash on Friday has claimed the life of a mother and daughter. The one-car crash happened around 4 p.m. Friday on Route 93 in Nesquehoning on the Broad Mountain. Beaver Meadows Police Chief Mike Moresi was traveling back to the borough from Nesquehoning when he came upon the wreck. He offered assistance and called for help. A mother and daughter died in the crash, and two other children who were in the back seat were taken to Lehigh Valley Hospital in Hazleton and then flown to a trauma center. The names of the deceased have not yet been released. State police were called to the scene to reconstruct the fatal crash. A special walk will take place in our area this Saturday. It's called A Walk Against Violence. Organizers are hosting the event to take a stand against drugs and violence. The public is invited to join in the walk, which will begin on Broad Street in West Hazleton and end at the Center City Park at Broad and Laurel Streets in downtown Hazleton. The walk will begin at 2 p.m. at the Memorial Park at McKenna's Corners in West Hazleton. The walk is being coordinated by Annie Mendez, a mother of four and the former co-host of Buen Dia America, Good Morning America on Telecaribe, Channel 299 in Hazleton, and Ben Medina, the Executive Director of the Hazleton Integration Project. For more information or if you're interested in participating in the walk, you can call Mendez at 570-249-6350. The Republican National Convention is now in the books, and now comes the Democratic National Convention. The DNC festivities kick off tonight in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. This will be the 8th time that Philadelphia has played host to the party convention since 1856. The convention kicks off tonight at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. DNC Chairman Debbie Wasserman Schultz announced over the weekend that she will step down as the Democratic Party chair at the end of the convention, which runs through Thursday. The resignation comes after the release of leaked emails which reportedly show favor of Clinton over Democratic challenger Bernie Sanders. Congressman Lou Barletta, fresh from the Republican National Convention, will be in our studios tomorrow. The congressman will tape a special edition of the Sam Lassant Show. He will provide a behind-the-scenes look at what transpired in Cleveland. The congressman will also talk about his association with the Republican nominee, Donald Trump, and the Trump family. Find out what Barletta is doing to help the campaign here in our area and across the country. That's a special Sam Lassant Show that will premiere tomorrow night at 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. right here on SSPTV. Meanwhile, speaking of the Republican nominee for President of the United States, Donald Trump will return to Pennsylvania on Wednesday. Trump is planning a campaign stop in Scranton on Wednesday. However, the exact time and place have not yet been announced. We'll have more on his visit to the Electric City as soon as more details become available. With a major event just around the corner, there is good news for one friary in our area and the community it serves. Father Jerome from the Holy Dormitory Friary in Sybertsville talked with our Lisa Sugart about the latest development involving the friary that is located on Route 93 in Sybertsville.
I know that over the years that I've been in the Hazleton area, many people have expressed concern about the ongoing presence of the friars, and we're working now with Bishop Kurt, the Byzantine Bishop of Passaic, New Jersey, to establish an evangelization center at Holy Dormition Friary, so that us friars will be able to continue to stay there, and there will be programs to help support our presence there for the long term.
Well, I hope that you'll give us an update when you know more about what is taking place, but this is very good news.
Yes, I expect that there will be a more detailed announcement at our Pilgrimage for Peace, which will be Sunday, August 7th, from 10 till 6.
Father Jerome will be back to provide a more in-depth look at the upcoming Pilgrimage for Peace, which will take place on the grounds of the Friary on August 7th. Well, everyone, the Great Pottsville Cruise is getting ready to hit Pottsville once again. It's an amazing sight. We gave you a little bit of a look on Friday. We'll continue today right here on SSPTV. We also shoot a special show there every year that we air on SSPTV. There's tons of cars, food, and fun. And here to talk about it is the man who hosts our show on SSPTV. He's also very involved with organizing the event.
On Saturday, August 13th, is the 23rd annual Great Pottsville Cruise in downtown Pottsville. The cruise day starts at 9 a.m. with a cruise into Jerry's Classic Car Museum on 394 South Center Street in Pottsville. At 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., we will do a raffle run where you will get a map and go around to 30 area businesses in Pottsville and the surrounding area and get your map stamp to compete for prizes. From 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. is the Downtown Car Cruising Show, where we get over 500 cars every year of all different varieties, and it's a fun day in downtown Pottsville, enjoying the local merchants and businesses. We have from 6 o'clock, we will be giving away a Jeep Liberty to a Schuylkill County veteran. This will be the second year that we've given a Jeep away to a veteran. We have a band playing. David Mel's Blues Band will be playing from 5 to 8. At 7 o'clock, we will give out awards to the top 60 cars in the cruise. So it's a fun day in downtown Pottsville. Bring your car. It only costs $20 to register it for all events, and come join us and have a lot of fun.
The Great Pottsville Cruise is organized by the Pottsville Lions Club, and they raise money, and from there they take that money and they help out local charities in the area. For more information and for a link to our special highlight show from last year, go to thegreatpottsvillecruise.com. The Hazleton Area School Board will meet later this week. The board's regular monthly meeting will be held on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Please note that the meeting will be held at the Valley Elementary Middle School on Rock Glen Road in Sugarloaf. The meeting was originally scheduled for Thursday, but again, it has been moved to this Wednesday at 7 p.m. at the Valley Elementary Middle School. It's Monday, and that means Marchetti time. Ron Marchetti will be here with his edition of Trivia Treats. So put your thinking caps on and stay right where you are, because we have highlights from this weekend's Bark in the Park event. Lots and lots of cute dogs after the break.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
It's Monday. Don't forget to be awesome. I never do. That's the message from Core Fitness in Hazleton. Start your week off with great workouts. Every Monday at 9:15, it's Power Bars with Christy. Then at 1 p.m., check out Senior Bar Fit with Melissa. At 5:15, get on the Power Bars Express with Christy. And Mondays at 6:30 p.m., it's Stretch and Sculpt with Melissa. Core Fitness, a complete women's gym, has something for everyone. Check them out on Facebook at Core Fitness Hazleton, or stop in at 711 West Broad Street in Hazleton.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Another warm day, and we saw some rain in the afternoon. Let's see how our work week is shaping up. Here's our weather from the National Weather Service. Mostly cloudy tonight. We do have a 30% chance of rain. Our low will be 72 degrees. It's hot. Let's see what's going on for the rest of the week. It looks very nice. Tuesday we'll see sunny skies. High of 87 degrees. Our low will be 66. Wednesday looks the same. High of 87, low of 67. Thursday, 86 will be the high, and a low of 68 at night. Friday we may see some storms, but we will get up to to 80 degrees and then 66 degrees for the low. We have the farmers market, of course, on Friday in our area, and it's going to be a busy weekend throughout the area. So hopefully the weather will look nice, and we'll keep you updated throughout the week here on FYI.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazelton. Treat yourself today.
Hazelton Power and Valley Community Church held the second annual Bark in the Park in Cunningham. It was a benefit for the Hazelton Animal Shelter and Hillside SPCA's Joe's Fund. And it was also an opportunity for other shelters and rescues to get their message out. Plus, it was a chance for animal lovers to get together and have a good time. Here's some of the people I met while I was there. Welcome to Bark in the Park 2016. We're going to talk with a lot of interesting people. The first person we're going to talk with, this is Chelsea Feldman. She's with the Luzerne County SPCA. It's your first time at this event. You guys always have a lot going on. You said you had a bunch of other events today, but you wanted to be here. Why was it important to get out, get the word out?
Absolutely. It's for a great cause. We have a lot of animals that come in from Hazelton. Our humane officers are up here a lot. We work with the Hazelton Animal Shelter that's up here right now. So it's just great to come out and see all these different vendors. This is one of 4 events we have going over the weekend, so we are always busy, but we're always looking to get out there and let people know who we are and what we do.
And what do you guys do? So often, you know, whether you're in Hazelton or somewhere, if people are concerned, they say, oh, call the SPCA. Well, what's going on there? You guys are taking care of animals. What exactly is the SPCA?
We are. We take in, our mission statement is to prevent the cruelty to animals. So we have a humane educator, Beth. We have our humane law enforcement that goes out. They take about 750 initial calls every single year, whether it's just to educate people on proper housing of animals or to come out for cruelty cases. We also have our adoption program. Obviously, we have tons of animals that are always looking for loving homes, and we're just out there trying to educate people to be a responsible animal owner and lover.
And you have an animal here today. Tell us who's here today, who is available for adoption.
Today we have a little girl. She came in as a stray in the beginning of June. We named her Tilly. She's full of personality. She's taking it all in. She's hanging out on her blanket. Looking at her teeth, probably about between 2 and 4 years old, and she's just an energetic pup. She's a shepherd mix and looking for her loving home. So hopefully we could get her some great exposure out here.
If people couldn't make it out today, they're looking, they want to donate to you, they want more information, website, where can they go?
Absolutely. SPCALuzerneCounty.org. You can find us on Facebook at SPCALuzerneCounty.org. And there's so many different ways to help out a shelter. It's not just coming in and working in the shelter. We have events that we go to. We have programs in the schools. There's so many different ways to help a shelter. And you can find more information online, both at our website or on Facebook.
Chelsea, we appreciate your time. Thank you for coming down to the Hazelton area here in Cunningham. Here's some more people we met at Bark in the Park.
I've been a member since Cooper was a little puppy. First year they opened. We're trying to get some more members.
How old is Cooper?
9.
9. Sorry. So how nice was it to get the park in Hazelton? I mean, somewhere for the dogs to go, and it's a nice space out there.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's about an acre, I guess, acre and a half, split in 2. There's a side for small dogs and side for the larger dogs.
Timmy, what's one really neat story you've seen from doing that?
A couple years ago when we started, there was a young man. He was in the 6th grade, and he was at a first grade reading level. And after reading with the dogs for 12 and a half weeks, he was right up to the level where he's supposed to be. And he was not, he was being bullied because he couldn't read. And
the dogs kind of relax them that they could learn a little bit more, or like how does that work?
Well, you know what? The dogs don't judge them. The dogs will sit there and listen to them reading the story in the book. And, it's a good program.
She is available for adoption. Her name's China. She's about 10 to 12 years old. We got her in from Acton, Philly. It's a high kill shelter. She was on the euthanasia list because of her age and because of some health concerns. So she goes to see our vet on Tuesday. We're going to take care of all her health concerns, and after that she'll be ready to go for her forever home.
That's Bella. She is a 8-year-old Maltipoo. She will be 9 years old in October. She is scared of almost everything and everyone, but she's adorable and she loves everyone in the family very much.
She your dog, your mom's dog? I mean, how does she go in the family?
Okay, well, she was bought to be my dog, but she likes my mom a little bit more. She won't even sleep in my bed without crying to go get my mom, so. I think this is a great thing to have around here. Everyone loves dogs, and it's a wonderful way to get people in the community involved and meet new people together.
Positively Perfect Pet Rescue. Search them on Google. Check them out. What a great organization. And how about the dogs in the poll? Cute, right? This would be cute if you match your numbers up. Here's your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers on FYI. Pick 2, 02. Pick 3, 883. Pick 4, 0496. And pick 5, 63652. When we come back on FYI, we'll start getting you ready for the big races at Pocono Raceway this weekend. And Ron Marchetti has trivia treats. We'll be right back.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
The cars are coming. The cars are coming. The very fast cars and trucks that speed around the Pocono Raceway looking for glory. And our coverage starts with a feature story. Today I was hanging out with JJ LaRose, who is from the Hazleton area and is now the manager of marketing and promotions at Pocono Raceway. JJ will let us know what race week is like for him, and he'll share some cool stories about working at Pocono. Stay tuned to FYI this week for that story. And now let's get ready for our FYI Standard Speakers scoreboard. The Rail Riders, they're riding another winning streak. They're on a 3-game streak right now after topping the Durham Bulls on Sunday. The Cubs topped the Brewers 6-5, and guess what? Tonight starts a Cubs-White Sox series, and that is always fun. Now to the one and only Ron Marchetti. He has trivia treats to start our sports week off right.
Could you believe this is the final Monday in July? Hi everybody, and welcome to Trivia Treats. On this day, in 1976, 40 years ago, 14-year-old Romanian gymnast Nadia Comaneci received the first 10 ever given out in Olympic competition. The first perfect 10 ever in the Olympics 40 years ago today in Montreal, Canada. She had 2. Mother of God. Exactly 20 years later, in 1996, Carrie Strug, after spraining her ankle on her first vault attempt, would win the hearts of sports fans all over the United States. Needing a 9.493 to secure the first women's Olympic team gold medal in history, Strug shook off her injury and delivered a score of 9.712 on her final attempt in maybe the best clutch performance in U.S. Olympic history. 50 years ago yesterday, July 24th, 1966, the golf world mourned. The 1964 British Open champion and well-liked member of the PGA Tour, Champagne Tony Lima, and his wife Betty were killed when a private plane crashed at the Sportsman Club in Lansing, Illinois. The plane ended up in the water located near the 7th hole of the course. 32-year-old Lima was on his way from the PGA Championship heading to Chicago. More than 1,000 mourners turned out for the funeral held in Oakland, California. And finally, remember Slingin' Sammy Baugh? If you do, then you should certainly remember Slammin' Sammy Snead, especially if you are a longtime golfing fan. The oldest golfer to make the cut in a men's major golf championship was 67-year-old at that time. The golfer was Sam Snead. The major was the 1979 PGA Championship. Snead was 67 years, 2 months, 7 days old that he made the cut, when he made the cut. Snead finished 42nd in the event, shooting a 73, 71, 71, and 73 for an 8-over total of 288. Not too shabby. Outlast this heat wave, and I'll see you here on Friday. Till then, be a good sport and stay loose.
Mondays can be rough, but you can end them on a high note. Seafood night at Bottlenecks. Choose from crab, clam, shrimp, and lobster specials, such as their little neck clams in garlic butter, only $1.95 a dozen, or handmade crab cake platter for only $8.95.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, Brandon's Forever Home is hosting the golf tournament Swing for the Kids, Friday, July 29th at the Sand Springs Country Club. Registration and lunch will be held at 10:30, and the tournament kicks off with a shotgun start at noon. Cost is $90 per person, includes green fees, cart prizes, refreshments, lunch, and dinner. For info, just call 570-401-9633. Our next announcement, St. Nicholas Picnic Grove in Schuylkill Haven will be hosting the 82nd Annual Ukrainian Day, Sunday, July 31st from 11 a.m. to 8. Be featuring delicious homemade food, themed basket auction, vendors, crafters, games for whole family, and more. For info, check out seminaryday.org. And finally, Holy Rosary Parish will be holding their annual summer picnic this Friday and Saturday. The event will be held under the tents from 4 to 9 p.m. Friday and Saturday from 2 to 9. By having live entertainment, homemade food, bake sale, tricky trays, bingo, and more, Holy Rosary Parish is located at 240 South Poplar Street in Hazleton. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. James P. McDonnell of drums. Funeral is Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. from the Harmon Funeral Home. Friends may call Tuesday from 6 to 8 p.m. Anna Luna and Alejandra Luna of Hazleton. Funeral is Wednesday at 2 p.m. at the La Fuente de Salvacion Pentecostal Church. Friends may call Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the church. Arrangements are under the direction of the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. And Milan F. Sigmund of McAdoo. Arrangements will be announced by the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Damon Hayes of Tamaqua. Damon, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
Peace, Love, and Chalk 2 is coming up in 2 weeks, and we will have much more on FYI about the event that is sponsored by Joe and Jay Madden. It's sponsored by the Respect 90 Foundation. It went over really well last year, and they're looking for more success in 2016. You have until July 31st to register. Find the Hazleton Art League on Facebook for more information, and stay tuned to FYI because we will have a preview. Plus, we'll have more Pocono coverage this week and a story with Mr. October, Reggie Jackson, who was at a Rail Riders game last week. Well, I'm heading home now. I'm going to grill some eggplant. If I don't have eyebrows tomorrow, you know what happened. I'll see you then. Take it easy, everyone.
Foot pain plagued me for years. I couldn't play the game I love most. I saw 9 different doctors and no one could help me, but I never gave up hope. I found Dr. Brigido from Coordinated Health. Like me, he never gives up. Now 9 months after surgery, I'm back on the field, thanks to the team I trust at Coordinated Health.
Hello folks, I'm Dr. Tom Mead, a native of Luzerne County, and lived my early years in Mountain Top. I'm part of Coordinated Health, one of the only private, physician-owned, surgeon-directed hospital networks in the country. Please join me as I host Real Life in the OR, where you'll see real surgeries on real people and hear their real stories. I also host the Dr. Mead Show, where we have medical experts and a live audience discussing topics to improve your health and quality of life. Please join me. You won't be disappointed.
Your eyes are the windows to your world. Doctors Kislin and Wasmansky want you to know that preventative eye exams are an important part of your family's health care. Early diagnosis and treatment of eye diseases are critical to maintaining good vision. Dr. Alexandra Wasmansky specializes in pediatric care and performs ocular diabetic exams, cataract evaluations, and LASIK screenings on patients of all ages. She's welcoming new patients at both the Hazleton and Stroudsburg Eye Specialist locations. Visit us online at drkislin.com.